Isn't that him? You know, that guy?
He's still coming to school? Who knows whether he'll do something like that again? Seriously, I wonder why they didn't expel him.
No, it wasn't me! I didn't do anything! I said it wasn't me who did that! I jolted out of bed. A dream, huh? I looked around my room, and it was calmed by the familiar surroundings. It's been so long since I've had a dream of what happened back then. Why now of all times? It was a question without an answer. My name is Yuki Kanoya, hailing from the countryside. I'm currently a normal third-year student at a second-rate university in the city. Now that I think about it, Dad said he'd be sending me something soon, though he didn't tell me exactly what. I'm kind of curious. Knowing him, it's probably going to be something weird. Oh, speak of the devil indeed. When I looked at the image shown on my built-in door monitor, I got the shock of my life. Huh? Could it be? No, there's no way she would ever come to my place. I hurriedly rubbed my eyes and squinted at the monitor again. As I thought, she wasn't just a figment of my imagination. I opened the door as fast as I could. The girl standing there was my classmate from high school, Komachi Akimizu.
Long time no see.
Komachi Akimizu was my classmate. She was also the most popular girl in our high school. Good-looking and intelligent, with exceptional athletic skills to boot. On top of that, she was also well known as the young lady of a famous family. Truly an unparalleled presence in a small high school like ours. Actually, even I had a crush on her. In hindsight, such a relationship wouldn't have been impossible. The fact was that we already knew each other by virtue of being in the same class, and she talked more to me than she did to anybody else. In hindsight, such a relationship wouldn't have been impossible, but back then, I could never bring myself to take that final step, because I always had the thought that we weren't suited for each other. And then because of a certain incident, we stopped talking altogether, and so, the first buds of love died without even getting the chance to bloom. But how is she more beautiful than before? Though, her whole vibe hasn't really changed. I was assaulted by a sudden wave of nostalgia. Why are you here, Akimizu?
I was asked by your father to deliver something to your place.
Huh? So this is my father's doing? It's true that she's carrying a parcel with her, so that could be part of it, but I can't imagine she came all the way here just to deliver such a small thing. For now, why don't you come in and tell me more?
Don't mind if I do then.
I invited Akimizu inside and asked her to tell me the story from the beginning. According to what she said, my father and her father became acquainted with each other recently while out drinking at a bar, and apparently, with their minds addled by alcohol, they decided to arrange an engagement between Akimizu and me. Come to think of it, who goes making a deal like that all on their own, old man? I called my father right then and there. Oh, looks like your delivery arrived without issue. Dad, what the hell did you do? And you didn't have the courtesy to tell me beforehand? Huh? I didn't. Well, the small details don't matter anyway. What you missed out was not a small detail! Wait, are you drinking right now? Yeah, I'm off from work today. Naoya has an off day today too, so we're drinking together. I'm gonna pass the phone to your future father-in-law now. Hello, you must be Yuki. It's nice to finally speak to you. Oh, hello. I've heard a lot about you from Kazuaki. You sound like exactly the kind of person I want for my son-in-law. You think so? What on earth did my father tell him about me? My daughter seems to like you too, so I agreed right away. I'll be leaving my daughter in your capable hands then. Oh, hold on a moment. She's your precious daughter. Are you sure you want to just... Wait, he hung up.
Kanoya? Here.
This is the thing my father sent me? What's inside? When I opened the parcel, there was only a bundle of banknotes. They were tied together by a ribbon with the word "Congratulations" written on it. What the hell is this? Congratulations? What does he mean, congratulations?
Also, our fathers told me to get you to sign this after passing you the parcel.
The acknowledgement of delivery, right? At least there's one thing they're being careful about. Wait, looking more closely, isn't this a marriage registration form? With Akimizu's name and signature already on it, too! No, I can't sign this!
Do you mean I'm not good enough to be your wife? You don't want me by your side?
That's not what I mean at all! If there's anyone who's not good enough, it's me! But Akimizu, are you sure about this? Even though I know you already wrote your name on there.
I'm sure. This is what I came here for, after all.
Why do you want to marry somebody like me?
Because I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Is that reason good enough?
I mean, it's definitely good enough. I wanted to know why she thought that way, but I didn't want to make her feel like I was interrogating her by pushing about it. Details aside, I can't help but feel kind of happy at the thought of getting engaged to Akimitsu. I mean, this is the same Akimitsu I've had a crush on ever since high school. Let's not ask her reasons for now. At the very least, I can tell that Akimitsu genuinely likes me, even though she knows my history. If so, does that mean it's okay for me to sign my name on this form? No, it's not that simple. Once I sign it, there's no going back. Akimitsu, give me some time to think about it. I deserve that much after you suddenly springing a marriage registration form on me. Right now, my brain hasn't really caught up to the situation. I think I'm too disoriented to make an informed decision.
I understand. In that case, what do you think about a trial period for our engagement? I think that you'll have an easier time making a decision after getting to know me more. In saying that, just for this short period of time, please let me stay at your apartment.
I guess you're right. If you don't mind, I'm fine with you staying at my place. Anyway, if I let you go back now, I'm scared of what our fathers will do next. When I think about them plotting, I get chills down my spine.
So that's a yes to me staying here, right? I'm so glad. I'll prove to you that I'm worthy of being your bride, Kanoya. So please, count on me.
Sure. I'll be in your care. That was how we started living together. I never expected it to be so heart-throbbingly bittersweet. Akimitsu was so dedicated that it was praiseworthy. Not only did she cook 3 meals for us every single day, she also did the cleaning and the laundry. The most impressive thing was she was doing it all while commuting to and from university, which was 1 hour away. Now that I'm seeing her domestic side, I found myself falling for her even more. Even though she's a perfect woman from every angle I look, she's actually a bit of an airhead too. For example...
Kanoya? Kanoya? He's not waking up. In that case...
Akimitsu? What are you...
Oh, good morning. You weren't waking up, so I thought maybe a kiss would do the trick. Remember the scene where the prince kissed Sleeping Beauty to wake her up? I thought you might wake up too if I did the same thing.
No, I think that kiss only worked because it was the prince doing it. And again, on another day...
Excuse me?
Akimitsu, why are you here?
I came to scrub your back.
No, I can't let you do that. And I already finished washing my body anyway.
Should I wash your hair for you then?
I've done that too. Can you please just get out?
How disappointing.
And so, as I tried my best not to get a heart attack, the days passed calmly. As I gazed at Akimitsu's sleeping face, I fell even more in love with her. I realized that my feelings for her never really went away at all. But as those feelings got stronger, the shadow lurking in my heart grew bigger and bigger. That night, I brooded over things alone in the living room.
You couldn't fall asleep, Kanoya?
Sorry, did I wake you up?
Not at all. I had trouble sleeping today too, so don't worry about it.
Why do you want to marry me, Akimitsu?
In high school, there was a time when I was being stubbornly pursued by Kunimitsu. Do you remember him? Back then, you were the one who told him that I was your girlfriend and that you wouldn't forgive him if he didn't back off. That was when I fell in love with you.
Okuhiko Kunimitsu, huh? Yeah, I remember. I see. Akimitsu has liked me for that long. I didn't realize at all. My gaze became distant as I started thinking about the past. Back then, this guy called Okuhiko Kunimitsu harassed Akimitsu at every opportunity. He was the son of some big-shot CEO, and so managed to get away with every bad thing he did. He went around with a group of his lackeys and did whatever he wanted. He was self-centered and egotistical from beginning to end. I've never met a worse guy than Okuhiko Kunimitsu. Partly because they didn't dare to challenge Kunimitsu, no one ever looked in Akimitsu's direction when he was talking to her. But I couldn't ignore the fact that the girl I liked was in trouble, so I protected her from him by claiming to be her boyfriend. Right at that moment, a teacher passing by noticed the commotion, and Kunimitsu had no choice but to quietly withdraw. After that, Akimitsu and I were closer than ever before. Now that I think about it, those were probably my best days in high school. And then, that happened. During PE class, a girl's school uniform disappeared while she was changing. The first measure taken was, of course, to search the belongings of every student in the class. In the end, the uniform was found in my gym bag. The thing was, I had no memory of putting it in there. But Kunimitsu called me out as a criminal and incited the masses against me. I finally realized that this was all part of his plan. But I had no way to prove it. I couldn't tell anyone that he was the real culprit. In all of that, Akimizu was the only one who defended me. She said there was no way I'd ever do something like that. She asked them to investigate everything properly, but because our homeroom teacher saw me as the prime suspect, he called me out by myself to interrogate me. Naturally, I denied any part in the theft. No matter what they accused me of, I refused to budge. "It wasn't me," I said. "I'm innocent," I said. As a result, they ended up saying that there was some kind of mistake with the girl's uniform, and it was somehow mixed up with the things in my gym bag. It was a highly unsatisfactory and ambiguous conclusion. The teachers investigating this probably did it this way because they wanted to close the matter as quickly as possible. Although this didn't go on my record, with my innocence not conclusively proven, school turned into hell for me. I endured treatment from my fellow schoolmates so horrible that it can't be put into words. But I grit my teeth and bore with it, refusing to be driven from school. Because if I ran, it would be like admitting my guilt. Akimizu was the only one who cared about how I was feeling, but I forced myself to keep my distance. I couldn't let her be outcast because of me. I had to be the only target, so I intentionally pushed Akimizu away. The only good thing that came out of that hell was that I was somehow able to graduate at the end. From there, I was able to enter a university, and that's how I'm where I am now. Akimizu, if you're doing this to pay me back for what happened in high school, you don't have to. There should be lots of guys out there that match you better than me.
I can't deny that there is an element of atonement involved, but more than that, I decided to marry you because I never stopped liking you. I want to be together with you for the rest of my life. If only because you were the one who protected me back then. But these are just my own feelings. If you really don't want to, just say the word and I won't pester you anymore.
Akimizu!
I have a morning lecture at university tomorrow, so I'm going to bed now. Good night.
That weekend, I went out alone. Akimizu had left earlier, saying there was something she needed to do. She also asked me to be home in the evening. I wonder why. Maybe there's something she wants to tell me. I don't really have much to do, so I should be able to make it back. For now, why don't I go look for the reference book I won in that bookstore over there? Right as I was thinking that... "Oh, you over there! You're Kanoya, right?" Kunimitsu. "Never thought I'd see you here. I thought for sure you'd already been arrested for being a uniform thief. You should be chewing on prison grub right now."
What? This guy did something like that?
Yeah, he hid a girl's uniform in his bag when we were in high school. Knowing him, he probably sniffed it and did other stuff to it too. Gross, right?
Ew, what a creep. Wouldn't it be better to call the cops on him?
Well, that's all water under the bridge now. But seeing you walk all by yourself, the fact that you have no friends or girlfriend hasn't changed, huh? Just recently, I took over my father's position as CEO, and I have such a cute girlfriend too. Compared to me, you're just a loser with nothing to your name. Damn you. Who do I have to thank for that? But I couldn't say a word against him. Not when I lacked the evidence and the means to prove the truth. The frustration of me not being able to do anything overwhelmed me. Gripped by a sense of immense helplessness, I could only stand there in silence. At that moment,
Yuki, sorry for making you wait.
Akimizu suddenly appeared beside me. Huh? Akimizu? Why are you here? Wait, more importantly, why are you acting so close to him?
Why, you ask? Because we're engaged, of course. This is a normal thing for us.
Engaged? You gotta be kidding! This is a joke, right? Come on, Akimizu! Give up on that guy and come to me! Compared to that loser, a CEO like me is obviously better!
No thanks. I've already given both my body and my heart to Yuki.
Your body and your heart? You don't mean you two have already done everything? Damn it! I'm jealous! I'm so jealous! Oh God, what kind of horrible punishment have you inflicted on me?
Oh, right. There's something Mr. New CEO here should know. Many of your company's major suppliers are part of the same corporate group that all belong to my father. It would be in your best interests not to forget that.
Leaving those words behind, Akimizu pulled me away. As we were leaving, I heard the beginnings of a fierce argument behind us. Well, not that I was surprised.
I'm sorry for talking over you. When I heard what that horrible man said, I lost my head and I won't take advantage of this to force you to become my fiancé or anything, so please don't worry about that.
No, you don't have to apologize. I should be thanking you for standing up for me. Honestly, I was really happy. And I liked how my first name sounded when you said it. Getting to hear your true feelings said out loud like that was priceless to me. I feel like my heart lightening up for the first time in a long time.
I'm glad you feel that way. Can I continue calling you by your first name in the future then?
Sure, if you're fine with it.
Thank you. You too. Please call me Komachi.
Okay, I'll do that.
In that case, I'll be counting on you once again, Yuki.
I'll be in your care as well, Komachi. We looked at each other and smiled. Even though calling each other by our first name seemed like such a little thing, I felt like something between us had shifted irrevocably.
Oh no. There's still something I need to do. I'm sorry, I can't stay any longer.
No, don't worry about it. If there's something urgent you need to do, hurry up and go.
I'm really sorry. I'll see you later then.
I watched her until she was completely out of sight. I could feel how hard my heart was beating just now, just like how it did back then. I guess I never let go of my feelings for her. It's time I stopped lying to myself. As the intense emotions swelled in my heart, I quietly made my decision. In the evening, the moment I stepped into the living room, I was greeted with a loud pop and a burst of colorful confetti.
Happy birthday, Yuki! Today's your birthday, so I tried planning a small birthday surprise for you. As a side note, today's actually my birthday too, so I made it a celebration for both of us.
I see. I never imagined that I would get to celebrate my birthday like this year. It must have been hard making all this fancy food. The cake especially looks like it came out of a gourmet bakery.
You can tell, I cooked with all of my passion today, and I put extra effort into baking the cake. It's for our birthday, so I tried making little chocolate models of a married couple. Now, please take your seat.
Oh, hold on a moment. I'll be right back. I walked out of the living room. Thanks for waiting. Here, this is your present.
This is...
It's a surprise present from me. I would have given it to you today, even if it wasn't your birthday, though.
I am so happy. I never thought that you would surprise me back with this, not even in my wildest dreams. I'm the one that's supposed to surprise you. I can't let you one-up me like this. So, I have one more surprise present for you.
Wiping her tears away, Komachi slowly approached me. She's too close, and she smells so good. Right as I was thinking that, she suddenly leaned in and kissed me. I stiffened in shock. In an instant, I felt my entire body flame to life.
Yuki, I really, really like you. No, I love you. Let's be happy together from now on.
I love you too, Komachi. I'll do my best to make you happy from now on. I put her into a strong hug. As I savored her gentle warmth within my arms, I only had one thought, that this moment right here was the reason I had lived up until now. This, our 22nd birthday, became a moment we would remember for the rest of our lives. The days passed quickly after that. After graduating university, Komachi and I returned to our hometown and got married. That was also when I started working at Komachi's father's company. I was groomed to become his successor, and after 4 years, I took over his position as CEO. I still have much to learn, but for the sake of Komachi, my father-in-law, who put so much trust in me, and all our employees, I'm determined to do my best to run the company. We also halted all business dealings our subsidiary companies had with Kunimitsu's company, and their business performance plummeted. Not even 3 years after taking over his family's business, Kunimitsu's company collapsed. I heard on the grapevine that he's now homeless and living in a park somewhere. As a matter of fact, I'm not actually sure if that's the truth. But at this point, I couldn't care less about what happened to that guy. I'm home!
Welcome back, honey.
When I arrived home from work, I was greeted by Komachi and our daughter as always.
Dada!
Oh, looks like Komari wants Daddy to carry her.
You do? Come here, Komari.
Kaka!
Daddy's so good looking you want to marry me in the future? Is that right?
Huh? So you're saying you're going to leave me?
Oh no, of course not. I was joking. I mean, there's no way that could happen in reality anyway.
I'm making plum rice for your lunchbox tomorrow.
Wait, anything but that!
That reminds me, I heard from Dad that you're popular with our female employees. He said he was jealous of you.
Dear father, can you please not run your mouth in front of your daughter? I'm already burning in the flames of her jealousy. I would never cheat on you. I only have eyes for you after all.
I know, I just get worried when I hear those things. So, show me tonight how much you really love me.
Got it. I'll show you so thoroughly that you'll never worry about me cheating again.
I think Komari is too lonely as an only child, so we should work harder to fix that. Right, honey?
For the time being, my days of not getting enough sleep continue.
Thank you for watching. How was today's video? Please check out our other videos as well.